Okay, let's talk about this. We're a little obsessed with this story from yesterday. How much hidden sugar is actually in your diet?
Yeah, so we started this conversation yesterday. We had those flutes, those champagne flutes full of sugar. Well, the American Heart Association says on average, people consume an extra 22 teaspoons of added sugar a day for an extra 350 calories. So today, we are talking about where those sugars are hiding and how you can crush those sugar cravings.
Just in time for Halloween, right?
Right.
Our guest today is celebrity nutritionist Dr. Daryl Gioffre. He has 2 books, Get Off Your Sugar and Get Off Your Acid, which help others live healthier lifestyles. That's for sure. Dr. Gioffre, thanks for joining us today.
Hey guys, great to see you. Thanks for having me back.
Nice to see you. So, well, let's talk about it. We'll jump in and talk about some of the worst offenders out there when it comes to, I think, what we call hidden sugars.
Yeah, look, I mean, here's the biggest problem with sugar. It's literally snuck its way into our diet and it's hiding in so many foods that we're eating every single day. And, you know, when you look at the total amount of sugars that we're eating in a day, the research says that it's actually 38 teaspoons. Now, put that into perspective, the World Health Organization says we shouldn't be eating more than 6. And once you go higher than that number, the body can't metabolize it, becomes toxic. So to get off that sugar stress eating roller coaster, we have to find these hidden sugars that are sneaking into the diet. One of the biggest ones, fruit juice, especially with our kids. Think about orange juice and apple juice. Now the whole fruits, the apple and the orange, those are fine because you have the vitamins, you have the minerals. But when you actually take out all of that and you squeeze it, you're getting just sugar water. So you're getting 5 teaspoons, 6 teaspoons. Then you have to look at things like oatmeal, which is 3 teaspoons, and other forms. You know, you have the sugars hidden in pasta sauces and protein bars. Literally, we have to become conscious label readers. And once we start to look at those labels, we'll get more information about where that sugar is coming from.
And you know what? I feel like universally we kind of downplay, right, the impact of sugar. I know as a kid, it's like, oh, it just makes you hyper.
Right.
That's it. But oh no, there are far greater impacts. So what are they? What health impacts does sugar have on our bodies?
Yeah, I mean, most of us think of sugar as a food, but it's not a food. It's a drug. It's America's drug of choice. Every time you dump sugar into the body, it's going to drive up inflammation. It's going to drain your energy. It's going to make you store fat, and it dumps insulin into the blood. Insulin is that hormone that ages us prematurely. It lessens our longevity, and that can lead to chronic inflammatory diseases like heart disease and cancer, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. So we got to ditch the sugar if we want to be healthy and live the long game.
And let's talk about this because Halloween is around the corner and everyone's trying to get as much sugar as they can. How do we crush our cravings for it? Because there are real cravings for sugar where your body just needs it.
Yeah, listen, I get it. You know, Halloween's here. Then after Halloween, it's the rest of the holidays. And this is typically the time of year when we stress eat the most. So we got to be prepared. Being healthy is all about anticipation. So my first tip is go green. So important that we start to add more greens into the body because they're the most powerful foods on the planet. And why is that? They're loaded with minerals. And minerals are not only going to crush your cravings, but they're going to strengthen your body from the inside out. So think more things like green soups, green smoothies, and my favorite, green juices, which is what I say is the core of a strength-eating diet. And if that is hard to do in your day's time, then you can get a scoop of dehydrated greens powder, add that into your water. It literally takes 30 seconds, and then you're off to the races. It's going to lower inflammation. It's going to energize you, but most important, it helps get rid of those cravings.
And that's what we want.
Yeah, so important.
Yeah, you mentioned 39 teaspoons?
38, yeah,
38.
The average American. That's 130 pounds a year.
Which is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
This is roughly 22
so
teaspoons
it's basically
of sugar.
Basically the glass.
Before we let you go, I'm curious, Daryl, do you recommend maybe doing like a detox?
I'm all about detox. You know, it's so important, especially, after the holidays. New Year's is a great time to do it. But detoxification has to be something we do every single day. Simple ways to detoxify the body is adding more water. I always say the solution to pollution is dilution. We have to hydrate more, but the reality is that 90% of Americans are dehydrated. But we can add things to that water to help kick out these toxins and these acids a little bit more rapidly. But it's also through the foods that we eat. When we add in foods that strengthen our body, that's going to detoxify the body. So yes, I'm a big fan of doing detoxes a few times a year, but detoxification, the most important thing we could do for our health, has to be a mainstay in something that we do every day based on how we live, the diet that we have, the supplements we take, and how we live our lifestyle.
Can you just come follow me around for a week?
Please. We are
Take care of us.
accountability partner.
Just take care of us.
Absolutely. Oh, you're doing great. You don't need my help.
Well, it's great to see you, Dr. Daryl Gioffre. Thanks so much for joining us, and please come back because we need it.
Thank you, guys. All the best.
Good seeing you. I think I'm going to start my detox on Monday.
Okay, after 2 days after Halloween. I love it.
That's my
I love it.
strategy.
You got to have a plan. All right, let's go ahead and talk.